treating the chickens that get a sour crop. I had one chicken right there. Her name's Joe Pesci. Call her Grandma too. But she had a real bad sour crop, and at first I thought it was just sour. You know, I felt it was like a giant pillow, really soft, and the size of like a grape, no, an orange or an apple, and big crop hanging forward, and she had diarrhea, and I thought it was just sour. So I gave her mineral oil to try to fix it, and that helped a little bit. It got it down to where it wasn't, her crop was no longer soft. It got hard though, like a big lump in it. It had a big mass of what I believe is grass inside of her crop. And I tried to get that grass out with the mineral oil, and you could feel it. It was like a ball of sticks and like felt like grass and gravel, big ball. And I gave her the mineral oil, and that helped. And some colloidal silver, not a lot. We tried nystatin, to cure the yeast infection. That didn't work. But we tried a little pineapple juice, but I couldn't get her enough pineapple juice, and I couldn't get her to eat the pineapple, the digestive enzymes, the bromelain. But I was doing some research, and I was thinking to myself, she's got a big ball of grass. I could feel it. She had a big ball of grass in her chest that wouldn't come out. I was looking at videos of surgery where they cut it out, and I've heard the prognosis on that isn't too good to surgically remove an impacted crop. But I just kept thinking about it, trying stuff, and we'd bring her in the house, and she slept inside. She's really skinny. She did get really skinny. This chicken's healthy right here, but she's eating the papaya. I wanted to show that. Anyway, yeah, that chicken got real skinny. We brought her in the house and started feeding her the papaya, and I'll show you. I don't know if I have any of her shits to look at, but you got to bring them inside and look at their shit on like a mat. I don't want to open these old shits up, but she took a couple. Hey, what's up? She took a couple. She took some shits. Like, I was monitoring her feces as she started to eat the mineral oil, and stuff was coming out, but nothing formed, nothing solid. It looked like a bunch of grass and bits of seeds chewed up. And slowly but surely, after about 3 days of giving her the papaya, her shits turned back into this. But she had been for 2 weeks without anything like this. But see, you got her on these mats inside, and she sleeps inside. But look at them. Those are some chicken turds that are back to normal. Solid, rolling around, not wet. Dude, she hasn't made anything like that for a long time. I've never thought I'd be so excited about chicken shit. But everything else has been like a pile of mud and grass. And her crop would not empty. It stayed full, and it had a hard, like a ball of grass in it. Papaya works. I'm telling you, I looked at everything. I didn't have to get her surgery. She's back to pretty much normal. She's a 5-year-old chicken. She needs to gain some weight. She did lose a lot of weight with all the issues she had. But there's Joe Pesci. She's chilling, eating her papaya. She ate a lot of papaya. And her crop used to be big and bulging, and now it's not. And I didn't have to get surgery. I called the vet's office desperate to get surgery on her. I was like, listen, I've seen the surgery. You gotta cut this ball of grass out of my chicken. And they were like, nah, we're not gonna perform surgery on your chicken, buddy. And I'm really glad they told me to fuck off. I am, because I would have wasted all that money and probably killed my chicken getting surgery on it, when all I had to do was feed it something with digestive enzymes. Luckily, she likes papaya. Now, if your chicken won't eat papaya, I imagine you'll have to grind it up and put it in a syringe or something. Mush it up in a syringe and force feed it to her. But she likes papaya. She's eating it like it was the cure, man. And I'm telling you, she would have probably been dead. I'm getting better with chickens because I've had so many die that I didn't know what to do, or I didn't look it up. I looked up every cure. You're going to see people telling you to use olive oil. It depends on what's got her impacted. If it's just grass, papaya is going to work. And it was grass for me. You got to use your hand to feel around what's inside of her. So my recommendation is maybe try papaya. Maybe I did mineral oil at first, but I think the papaya would have done it all. But maybe the mineral oil did help. I had her on mineral oil for 5 days. There's a recipe. I think it was like I gave her 1 milliliter twice a day of mineral oil, and she hated that. Anyway, I just don't want no one to have a chicken with the sour crop that dies, because the papaya really helped me. It was the only thing I could do to get her to shit normal again and to have her crop back to normal. And she's really just chilling right now. She's chilling. She needed to get out and eat some. She is still real skinny. I'm going to ship out plants today. Oh, by the way, we did replasticize the greenhouse, which I didn't think was possible. I didn't think we'd be able to do it, and we did it. I don't know if I can show you without the feed going out. Let me try to walk over and show you. I got the circle of death when I tried to show you my greenhouse plastic. But I'm gonna edit a short video of us putting on the greenhouse plastic. It's not gonna be complete or like totally informative, but we put on that greenhouse plastic, and I had some kind of system that I couldn't find any information on how to put it up. Oh, what lemon drop? Oh yeah, fucking assholes, man. I don't get that. Yeah, you're welcome. Good deal. I blame the stock market, man. It's that the Nasdaq's crashing, and that translates over to some poor sales. I'm just kidding. I'm happy with what you got a deal. Yeah, I got to ship that out. Rex, quit that. I got a whole list stuff I got to do right now. Peter. I'm late on shipping one guy's tree. It's 10 days or more late. We'll make sure to hook him up. Peter in Hawaii. Trying to get one. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't have any more. That was the last one. That was decent. I mean, I may have another or two, but they're not ready to sell. Greenhouse plastic is on. No one was going to come do it for me either. No one was going to come show up and bail me out this time. I called well, I didn't call everybody, but I already called a guy before the hurricane came that did my shit before. And I was like, hey, I need you to put the plastic and help me redo some stuff. He's like, hey, I'm booked until next spring. And I was like, holy shit, you're booked until next spring? Well, how am I gonna, sounds like it's not gonna, sounds like I'm up Fee Creek without a paddle, buddy. That's what it sounds like to me. And I was up Fee Creek. Hepatitis C. And I tell you what, I had to figure it out, and we did. You know what? Seth was instrumental in helping me figure that out. He was the one that gave me the courage to go ahead and be a man and do my own plastic and not rely on some other people to do it. But he did. He got me to cowboy up. I didn't have the courage. You know what I mean? I didn't have the courage. I didn't. And he said, no, we can do that shit, man. He's like, I've done it before. We can do it. We'll have it done in a couple hours. I was like, that's bullshit, bro. We can't get it done. I didn't believe. I mean, I did believe, but luckily I called the homies up. People showed up. I got it done for a little cheaper than it would have been if I hired the guy. I think it would have been about, you know, the plastic, he would have charged me $500-600 at least. And then another $500 or $600 for the labor. Yeah, teamwork to make the dream work. I think I had to pay for the labor. I paid more like, I think on that day for the labor, I had 1, 2, 3 people, maybe 4 people for 3 hours. It was close. It was about half as much for the labor, I bet. He would have probably charged me $500 for the labor, and I think I paid $250, $300. And I learned how to do it myself. Not well. Sorry, guys. Gotta stir it up, you know? I bought the ingredients to make a roast. I'm gonna try to do that. Oh, look at this. This is the other thing I want to show you real quick. Check this out. Look here. This is papaya pulp, frozen, seeded, from the big ones, the hachia. All right. Someone taught me this. I want to show you what you do. Take some of this, like that. Oops. I got enough for one more. That's your frozen pulp. It smells real sweet. Now, you're gonna need some lime juice. Supposed to use ice, but I never did use ice. I just water it down, because otherwise it's just like a pure paste. I'm gonna put a little water in there, not a lot. A little bit of water. And you know what? I never did this before, but I'm gonna put a touch of orange juice. They don't do orange juice. The recipe doesn't call for orange juice. It's just, fuck, I spilled my coffee. That hurt. That hurt my pride. The recipe doesn't call for orange juice. But we're gonna put some in there. Then some honey. Not a lot. Just a drizzle. Yo, heaven sent. I'm making one of them things, but this time I put orange juice in it. I think it's called a persimmon lime freeze. Really need a wood spoon. Got one. Just let me make sure it's clean. Starting a fucking juice bar here, buddy. If I had the shit, I could have sold these for some good money if I had a stand. There's some Robert is here shit. I'm about to throw some peanut butter in this motherfucker. I don't like peanut butter in my drink. Oh, I smell that orange coming through. On the back end. Mmm. Let's try it out. I think this moonshine's ready. That's good. It really just tastes like pure orange. I give it 10 out of 10. You wouldn't know the difference between the orange and the persimmon. It takes over. It makes it just taste like orange. Really good. It's incredible. Shit, there's a lot of meat. Man, I'm gonna get brain freeze on this. I literally, if you fed me that, I wouldn't be able to tell you what else is in it. I just would be able to go, well, it's got citrus in it, but I can't tell you what else. It'd take me a long time to figure out that there's persimmon in it. That's so good. That's the only way to eat them, is with some honey and some lime. The orange juice was extra. Max, one of my customers' friends, Max, gave me that recipe, and I just added some citrus to it. It's really just persimmons, frozen, peeled, seeded. You're supposed to add ice cubes. I didn't do that. I just added a little water, Fiji water, just to give it more consistency to make it flow. Otherwise, it's just pure, like, it's like mud. There's big chunks of frozen fruit that I didn't break up all the way. It just tastes like citrus now. It was incredible. I really want to say thanks to Max for telling me to do that. I think it's called a persimmon lime freeze. But dude, I've got some persimmons left that I was gonna sell. I'm just gonna eat them. Freeze them. Freeze them, peel them, poke them, eat them, and make them. That's so much better than like the drinks you buy at the store. Better. It was like a 7-Eleven Slurpee, but good for you. That shit was so good. Alright, I'll stop talking about it. I really did like the orange juice too. That was a nice added flavor component. Alright. Thanks for watching. I think I'm going to ship some plants now. I might come back and do a live stream of that. But I just wanted to show how the chicken, to help your chicken out. This is really for chicken people. And I told you what I did. Papaya really helps a lot. Let me know if you have any problems with your chicken in the comments, and I'll try to give you some advice. I love chicken. Fried. Barbecue. And just sitting on your lap like a pet. Yo, thank you for your time. No problem. I gotta go out and work. We're gonna put up some videos soon too. I may come back and live stream shipping. Man, I'm just happy to have power right now. Wow. Think about how connected we are to this electricity, man. Without it, I feel like I'm in the dark. I am in the dark. I guess not if you go out in the light. Alright. I'll be back. We'll have some content for you. Good luck with your chickens.